Hey guys, today's video gonna be really interesting. I have never created before this app. You're going to start speaking English for free of course in this app. So this video is based on AI. You're going to talk like a real human. You don't really feel this is like AI. You talk he, she, there are different type of voices you can select and try to talk. Any topic, any language you want to try, you can try it out. I recommend you to English because I'm recording for English learners. So I recommend to start with English, 100% better. As so far as I know, I tried 20 minutes and there were no any disturbances. So far 20 minutes I tried. And you're gonna try the same thing in your own way. I suggest you to start 10 to 20 minutes or 15 minutes a day to start speaking with this AI. You are going to feel like a real human. Remember, this is not a video conversation. This can be more audio conversation. You're gonna record or you can talk with them or you can listen back. That's what I would like to show you. I have talked so far 20 minutes that without any disturbances as I earlier came up. But I recorded 7 minutes and I'm gonna show you the 7-minute conversation with that AI. I was talking a little bit, future jobs. So interesting thing, they are not going to share with you very simple. They are going to speak a little bit advanced English that's going to help you to understand, to learn new vocabulary talking with AI, right? As usual, I will keep trying to upload some interesting application for you. So at this moment I have this for you. Try to listen this our recording here or here I'm going to attach. So let's dive into.
You have to simply click this button and start session. So let me try to start. Hello.
Hey there. How can I help you today?
Well, that's a good question. Let's try to, I'm just trying to review this application. So let's try to practice English together. I would like to record this video for my students so they can try to, my viewers, subscribers, they are gonna install this application. It will be good for you. So give me some interesting thing. For example, let's try with 5 simple questions. You're gonna ask me, I'm gonna respond to you.
Sure, that sounds like a great idea. Let's start with some simple questions. 1, what's your favorite hobby and why? 2, if you could visit any place in the world, where would you go and why? 3, what is something you've always wanted to learn and why?
Sorry for interrupting.
4,
Sorry for interrupting, but I think it's not a good idea to do this way. I think if somebody's asking you, you have to ask step by step. 1 question and you got answer, and 2nd question. This is a way of talking. You have to follow this way.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. Let's go step by step then. First question, what's your favorite hobby and why?
Well, I think my favorite hobby is to create some things or talking with people. This is interesting for me. When I talk with people, I feel enjoy. This is best hobby besides cycling and reading and watching movies.
That sounds like a diverse range of hobbies. It's great that you enjoy creating things and engaging with others. So when you're talking with people, what topics do you usually like to discuss?
And that's an interesting thing to say that, because every time we start some random things, right? Just started to select any topic and that's all. Starting with always how are you and starting with how's your day or how was the weather. And then starting a different topic. Any topic can be particular. We can choose, and that's how I think it happens.
It's true. Conversations often start with simple questions like, how are you? Or how's your day? And then naturally progress to different topics based on shared interests or current events. It's nice to have that flexibility to discuss anything that comes to mind. So what's something interesting you've talked about recently with someone?
Well, that's great. Let's see, I have talked with someone recently related the future of jobs. All right. So what do you think the future of jobs is? AI, like artificial intelligence, has been, increasing. So a lot of people are worried, right? So what do you think about this one?
The future of jobs is definitely a topic that's on many people's minds, especially with the rise of artificial intelligence. While AI may automate some tasks, it also creates new opportunities for innovation and collaboration. It's important for us to adapt and learn new skills to stay competitive in the changing job market. So what are some skills or fields you think will be in demand in the future?
Let's say about developers, right? I think customer supports are developers, and these are specifically some skills or some professions can be in like high demand in future, probably, as I think at this moment. I'm not sure other things can be automatic, but when I talk about this one, AI developers and developers generally, I think they are not gonna be something that can lay off or to resign. They would be in a really good high demand, I think. Am I right?
Absolutely, you're onto something there. Developers, especially those specializing in AI, are likely to remain in high demand as technology continues to advance. Customer support roles are also crucial, as they provide personalized assistance that AI may not be able to replicate entirely.
I think I totally agree of this one. What do you think, what are some jobs they can be completely or fully automatic, would no longer exist?
Some jobs that could become fully automated in the future include tasks that are repetitive and don't require human judgment or creativity, such as certain types of data entry, assembly line work, or even some forms of transportation like driving. However, it's important to remember that while some tasks within these jobs may become automated, there will likely still be a need for human oversight and decision-making in many industries. So, while certain jobs may evolve or change, new opportunities will also emerge. What are your thoughts on this?
I think I agree partly on this one. Maybe it can be changed and cannot be changed also, most of the categories. I mean, it's as we already discussed, or I already...
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
The impact of automation on different jobs can vary, and some roles may undergo significant changes rather than being fully replaced. It's essential to consider the specific tasks within a job and how they could be affected by automation. So, it's a complex issue with many factors to consider. Is there anything else you're curious about or would like to discuss?
It'll be great if I can talk some additional things. For example, teachers, right? I want to ask you this question. As I'm an English tutor, and being as an English tutor online, teaching online, can be really interesting. What do you think about this feature? Because we have a lot of things, right? Nowadays, we have AI tutors. There has been increasing. They have been increasing. Sorry for that. So, what do you think? It'll be decline or not really?
Teaching English online can indeed be a fascinating and rewarding experience. While AI tutors have been on the rise, there are certain aspects of human interaction and personalized instruction that AI may not be able to fully replicate. As an English tutor, you bring a unique perspective, empathy, and cultural insight to your teaching, which can greatly benefit your students. Additionally, online platforms provide accessibility and flexibility for both tutors and learners, making it easier to connect with students from around the world. So, despite the increasing presence of AI in education, there's still a significant demand for human English tutors like yourself. Keep up the great work.
That's good. Good to know that you're encouraging me. That's great. So nice of you.
I'm glad to hear that. Teaching English is such an important and valuable role, and it's wonderful to see educators like yourself making a positive impact. If you ever have any questions or need support, feel free to reach out anytime. Keep up the fantastic work with your students.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Have a fantastic day too. If you ever need anything else, just let me know.